us!
Better. I don't know why I get so worked up.
That's all just gossip. I'm no better off myself.
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you. When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe we should go there and check on those guys and do away with them.
Better off myself.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
He really didn't deserve that.
That doesn't surprise me.
No idea, you tell me.
I don't even know how to hold a sword.
Why aren't you working?
Haven't you heard yet? The Paladins have arrested Bennett.
No one really wants
Nobody will learn anything from me.
What happened?
Well, we were in the city to shop when all of a sudden we heard a scream. Someone yelled, "There they are! Get them!" Boy, was I scared. I took to my heels and ran like the demons were after me. Bennett was right behind me. I don't know what happened, but when I got outside the city, he had disappeared. I must have lost him in the city.
That's all just gossip.
So why was Bennett arrested?
Murder. Bennett is supposed to have murdered a paladin. What nonsense. I was with him the whole time.
So why don't you go to town and explain the whole thing?
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Nah, certainly not in the current situation.
Situation?
You know, Onar in the city. That's bound to come to a bad end.
His decision,
That's not what I heard.
That's no secret.
How did the mercenaries here on the farm react?
Well, I don't know exactly what they're planning, but some of them are really pissed off.
The first I've heard of
I can understand that.
If it were up to them, they'd rather attack the city today than tomorrow to get Bennett out. Talk to Lee. Maybe there's something you can do.
believe that.
Don't tell me.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
I'm no better off myself. He never would have thought of that himself.
No one really wants to hear that.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That was obvious all along.
that will never
I
change.
never knew that.
He ran like Beliar himself was after him.
That was obvious all
He
along.
wants to know.
If he doesn't see that,
I can't help it. I've got my own opinion about that.
Hey! Can I have some more of your stew?
These militia bastards threw Bennett in the hole. Do me a favor and get him out of there, will you? In the meantime, I'll cook you some yummy stew.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
I never knew that.
I couldn't get away with that.
I can't believe that. That was quite obvious.
All that matters is that I would have believed these days you didn't know that.
Tell me that isn't true.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Everything fine with you?
So, you want to join us then, hmm? Do you even have a decent weapon?
How did you end up with the mercenaries?
I came with Silvio from the south. We belong to an army of mercenaries which fought against the orcs.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
I've come from the Valley of Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lars said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mines with his men. The fewer paladins stay here, the better.
What about Bennett?
So you heard about that. The bastards have locked him up, just like that. As if I didn't have enough problems with my own people. Now I have to take care of the paladins too.
What will you do about Bennett?
I don't know yet. A few of the boys would like to run to the city and knock Lord Hagen's teeth down his throat. Luckily, we don't have enough people for an operation like that, and besides, it's not my style.
Are you going to stay here and see what happens then?
Certainly not. Lars is still in the city and trying to find out how we can get Bennett out of there. Until that happens, I'm trying to calm my people. I only hope that Lars doesn't take too long.
Can I help you in this matter with Bennett?
Sure, a bit of intelligence and sanity certainly wouldn't hurt in this matter. Enos knows there are enough idiots running around here. Go to the city and see if you can find a way to get Bennett out of there. But don't be too long about it. I don't know how much longer I can keep the men under control.
Any news about Bennett?
No, we still don't know enough.
Hey!
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning. You don't have to tell them that.
You listen to the wrong people.
That is his strength.
No idea. You tell me.
There's nothing you can do about it.